Hello, N and J family. Hold on one second. I gotta turn this on mute. 1 second.
What the heck does he want? Sorry, I need to answer it.
Okay. Sorry, that's something my kids was watching before they went to school. I am on here today because I know we've started YouTube back in July. I want to say July 4th was our first YouTube video, and we're kind of coming a little bit heavier than what we expected. We have a number that we need to hit by January 10th. So we're trying to get up there. And I feel like I need to pause all the other videos that I've been doing about my kids. And if you guys keep hearing a beep, that's my fire detector, carbon dioxide alarms going off. Their batteries need to be changed. So we're working on that too, but don't worry about that. I know it's going to be annoying. I apologize in advance. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys about me. I'm going to pause it a little bit. I know some of my subscribers, they already know like a little piece of information. First of all, nobody knows me at all. You know what I tell you, or you know what you've heard, and 9 times out of 10, that's probably a lie. So I'm going to talk about me before we get too far in YouTube, and then I'll have to go back and talk about me again. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about me. It's just me. Nobody's here. The kids are at school. Jermaine's at work. So I'm going to talk about me, and then I'm going to, the comments will be open. So if you're a new subscriber, you can ask me whatever, and we'll talk about it. We are open books. We've decided when we start YouTube, why hide anything? I don't have a kitchen table. I'm not hiding that. I did have one. My kids ruined it. So we don't got it, and we'll get one when we get one. Some of the blinds are off. The kids ruin it, so I'll get a new blind every month. But I'm not getting one right now. This is our home. I have not walked around and shut our home. It is clean, but we're not going to do all that right now. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead. And if I keep looking down, that's because we have our notebook. And this is a really cute notebook, you guys. So, and I had to write down all my stuff up in here so I don't miss nothing, because I can get all over the place. Oh no, that's Q&A. No, it's right here. So growing up, I don't remember a lot until I was about 9 years old. Then I started remembering a lot of stuff. I'm going to do another story time about when I was 9. I had a traumatic scenery that I've witnessed, and it involved in a home invasion, a homicide, and I was there. So I'll talk about that later. It's just some background, and I know we all have stories. Everybody in the world has stories, and I'm going to make my story a topic, but I am going to bring it to everyone's attention because I have been through a lot since the age of 9. I want to say 9, and before that, I did come from a full family. So I had my mom and my dad in the home. So we did come from a family. And then later on down the line, my mom, she ended up being single, and then she got remarried, or she didn't get married to my dad. She got married. So again, I still come from a family. I've always seen my mom with a man for a long period of time. She's only dated a few men in her life, which is great. And then that's just a little bit about how I was raised, I guess. But going back into me, as a kid, I always helped out. I always was a mom. I've never been able to enjoy my childhood time, so I never was out there, or I never been able to do things that teenagers kind of do, because I've always had to babysit or watch my sister and brothers. So that's about me. So I always have had that mom background, and that's why I love kids. I had a dance team, or having a dance team, and then my kids. So why do I have kids around me? I love kids. I don't know. I just always been that mommy type since I was younger. So that's that. We ended up moving to Chicago when I was 9 still, maybe 10. And we ended up coming back when I was 10, 11. So we lived in Chicago for about a year, if even that. And then we moved back to the Quad Cities. And if you don't know what the Quad Cities is, it's basically some small towns, and then we just put them all together and just call it the Quad Cities. So I am from Rock Island, Illinois, and I resign on the other side of the river. So again, I'm from the Quad Cities. I have one son. I had my son at 21 years old, or I got pregnant with him at 20. So I had my son at 21 years old, really good age for me. I could have waited because I was in college when I was pregnant with him, and I dropped out of college to take care of my son, and then I never went back. I am back on the right track. So yeah, I had him at 21. And then after that, I had my eight. Now she's 8. I had her after him. They're 5 years apart. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Hold on. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Yeah. They're 5 years apart. So that was really a good age. And then after her, 3 years later, I had my now 5-year-old, and then back to back, I had my now 4-year-old. Now, the extra kid that you guys see in the videos, that is my man's son. And his name is Jermaine. That's Jermaine's son. His name is also Jermaine. In the video, you guys will hear the kids or myself call him stepbrother. That is not excluding him out. That's just giving him a name that we've gave him. My 5-year-old gave him that name when he first got introduced into our family, because they're not from here. They actually moved here to be with us. So when he got introduced to my family, my daughter came out and said, I want to call him stepbrother. It's our stepbrother. So ever since then, we've just been calling him stepbrother. And that's his nickname for us. Now in public, we'll call him by his real name because just respect, or his teachers and stuff like that. His name is Jermaine. But we do call him stepbrother. I have 3 baby fathers. My son has his dad. My oldest daughter has her dad, and then my 2 youngest one has their dad. My youngest 2 dad, he doesn't live here. He's not from here. And then my daughter's dad, he's from here, and my son's dad, he's from here. My hobbies is I love dance. I did run a dance studio in the Quad Cities, and I do love dance, and I do love dance, and I do love dance. Dance is just it. I come from dance background. A lot of people that do know me know a lot about my background. Like they'll tell you, in our neighborhood, I used to get kids together and always make up dances. I was in school dances. I was on a dance team at school. And I love it. I just love it. It soothes me. It takes my mind off things. I forget life. I go back into this kid era where I'm just like dance, and I can actually sit and make up a dance by just sitting down and just go left, go right, put your leg up, make a transition, bend down, roll, do a split, cartwheel, stand up, do another cartwheel, get in formation, make 4 lines. I can do all that by just sitting and talking. There is several dance teams out here, and kudos to all you guys. It is a hard job to do. Keep doing an awesome job, because anything to get these girls off the streets and out of, a lot of girls don't like to play volleyball, basketball, soccer, tennis, wrestling, track. A lot of girls don't like to do that. A lot of girls just truly, they're dancers and they like to dance. And I'm not talking about TikTok dancers. I'm talking about real deal dancers. And I know a lot of them out here that I've came across. I've came across 300 or more girls. And they are truly dancers. They don't want to do nothing else but dance. And parents, I hear them tell you guys, if your kid wants to dance, let them dance. You cannot force a child to do anything they do not want to do. Even if you beat the hell out of them, you cannot force them to do anything they do not want to do. If they want to dance, let them dance. I don't care how you find it. I mean, if something's too expensive, find cheap. If something's too cheap, go a little bit, invest. That's the only thing I could give you guys. That's one of the advice. I'm not going to say anything because I give a lot of advice. But that's one advice that I can give you guys, is to let them do what they want to do so they can be successful. Another advice that I can give you guys is when you're allowing them to dance, because dance can damage. And I will talk about dance, I don't know, it could be 10 years from now. I don't know. I don't know. But dance can be, it could be a dream. It is a dream. It could carry them a long way off to HBCU. dance can also damage a kid. So I say that to say they get taunted, like they're on this dance team, they're on that dance team, they're on that dance team, and then they really don't have a settling point. So they get frustrated and it becomes too much and they don't want to do it no more. That's damage in dance. Or if something too expensive and you pull them instead of trying to work it out or figure something out, it lets them down and they're like, well, I'm never going to do it again. So I just don't want to do nothing. Or I'll try basketball. And then they could just fake the funk and fake it until you make it is basically what they're doing. Pretending, like they're content. But anything small can damage a kid. That's why being a coach, I always uplifted a kid or just kept it real with them, letting them know the real life. Like on my team, you have to be on time. You get only 10 minutes. If you're behind 10 minutes, you cannot come. If you miss practice, you get pointed. If you're not in dress code, you go home. I teach them real so they can know the real in real life. Like that's real. So when you're playing with a kid mind or you're not a real deal live coach, like coaching them, not just yelling and you have to coach them and give them the real, then it's taunting with them, like playing with them. And not only is it playing with them, but they get damaged. They get damaged. Their insides get damaged. And I know because I'm a damaged dancer for my own other reasons. And I'll talk about that. That'll be another video, but I was a dancer and I was damaged. Thank God that I was able to accomplish my dream. My dream was to own a dance studio, have all of these girls, take them to different states. We've been to South Carolina. We've been to Texas. We've been to Atlanta a few times. We've been to Detroit. We've been to Chicago. We've been to, where we been? Clinton, which is right up the street. We've been to, did I say Texas? We've been a few places. We've been a few places. So my goal is to get them to a 50 states, like the whole 50 states. I didn't get to travel. So traveling and seeing other African-American dancers or even male dancers, giving them that history, that was in my goal. My dream started in a notebook. It started in a notebook and I brought it to life. So yes, I ran a dance studio. The only Black or the first Black woman in the Quad Cities to run a Black dance studio. I did everything that I visioned. I want the walls to be, I want that wall to be pink. I want that wall to be black. I want that wall to be white. I made that come true. I want mirrors all over the main floor so that we're all able to see ourselves. I made that come true. I want 4 or 5 coaches so that we can have more children. I made that come true. I want a charter bus every so many months so that we can, that came true. I want the uniforms to look like this. I want every time my dancers step out, I want them to have different uniforms. That dream came true. So I'm here to tell you guys, you can do whatever you want to do in life itself. And I'm a walking testimony. And I know some people don't like me, and that's okay. That's okay. And I know some people love me, and thanks. I love you guys too. And I know some of my dancers are watching, and I love you guys the most. So make sure you guys accomplish and follow your dreams and do what you do because you've seen your coach do that. You've seen your coach do that. So do what you want to do in life. That's one of my hobbies. So like dance, like I said, I can talk about dance all day long. I swear to y'all. So I'm gonna stop there because I talked about 5 minutes. That's dance situations that has happened. And then if you want to kind of look into the studio, because I do have videos on YouTube, I'll find a small clip and I'll put it on here. So I'll probably pause this. Or I'll put it at the end so you guys can kind of see one of my hobbies. I'll put the video at the end if I can find one, just a clip. Or if you guys want to see more, just go to Pink Dynamic Dolls and you'll see us pop up and you'll see me, the CEO, up in there. But then you'll see like some of the dancers and some of the other coaches that was in there. And yeah, I ran a really nice program. running a really nice program. With that being said, I do like to cook, but I don't like to cook like sell dinners and stuff like that. I don't do that. I do like to cook for my family. I do like to host family events. I do like to cook for my family events. I do like to have all the family over. I don't like the aftermath though, when everyone leaves, take all their plates and go, and then you have to clean up. And then somebody done got food on your walls. They don't know who, the toilet is clogged. They don't know who did it. Your furniture is damaged. They don't know what happened. So it's like, I don't like that part in it, but I do like getting family together. And I will sorry, I got a text message. I will have those. I do normally take on Christmas, but this year we're kind of going to celebrate Christmas alone. Just us, my family, my kids, my man, and our pajamas, and kind of enjoy each other. We have a lot of videos coming your way too, you guys, so stay tuned. I will try to drop every so many days so that you guys don't get bored or just be looking for us. Because I follow people on YouTube, and I be having to wait for the videos. Like, why are we waiting? What are you doing? What are you doing? I understand life is lifing, life be lifing, but get on there and let us know how you're doing. That blows me, because then I go look for another family to follow or something. So I'm going to try to not be that YouTuber. We're going to try to be that family to post all the time. And sometimes the kids don't be up for it, or Jermaine might be tired because he does work in the morning. He gets up at 4 in the morning to go to work. So, but I'm going to try to push those videos out for you guys, because we're doing pretty good for us to just start in July. A lot of people has been telling us we're doing really good. So I appreciate you guys. But we be having a lot of views, and them likes don't be liking it like that. So please, if you're watching, like, I know some of you guys are silent watchers, and that's okay too. But if you're not, and you're genuinely like us and you want to watch us, like us so we can know that you're there. It makes us go harder for you guys. Like I said, I talk about dance. I do like to cook. Taking care of my kids. That's a big one. I do, like I said, I've always played mommy role, and I do enjoy being a mom. So I don't know what's wrong with my shirt. So that mommy role, I love it. I love doing that. And I'm glad I have a lot of time to do that now. That's awesome. I love being a mom. My kids are growing up. My girls they're saying new stuff all the time. I want to tell y'all something though. Yesterday, I told my son, I'm sorry, they're messing up my video. Yesterday, I told my son, you're dirty. I said something, being dirty, stop wearing pajamas or something. And then 2 minutes later, he said something to my 4-year-old, my baby. And she said, shut up, Tank. That's why mom called you a rat. And I'm like, I didn't call him a rat. So yeah, it was just crazy. With that being said though, yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, they're growing up. So like things like that I would have missed. I went to a Christmas carol concert at the kids' school. I was able to join that. And I'm thinking in my head like, damn, y'all been doing this every year? And they're like, yeah, we do it every year. Nigga, my kids been going to this school for 3 years. I ain't never been to one. So it's like on me, because why wasn't I there? Like, I'm glad I get to do that. And I have dropped that video that was in the last video. If you guys go watch the kids, I kind of recorded all of them going up there. It was nice, and I enjoyed that. So I love it. I love enjoying things with the kids. And like I said, we'll be posting a lot of stuff for you guys on things that we do and we've done. Everything's not about money either. So, and I'll talk to you guys about that too. Let me see. Talked about all of that. My favorite food. I love Chinese food. I can eat Chinese food all the time. I try to make my own. It's not the same, but I still try. Let me see. Yeah. So like I like Chinese food. I do like Texas Roadhouse. I don't like steak. I like fish. So after Chinese, I love fish. I love tilapia. I like cut catfish is my favorite. Catfish with the bones in it is my favorite. We have that for dinner sometimes. My kids will have a whole fish and they just love to like go through the bones and eat the meat. So we love catfish. I love Chinese. I already said that 10 times. And Pretty much everything else is pretty basic for me. I'm really not a soul food person, but I would eat it. Like if we're out or we go out of town and it's something that we don't have here because we don't have a lot of options here, I'll get it and I'll eat it and it'll be good. But I prefer Chinese or something with catfish, or I'll get a catfish meal or something like that. And when we go to Texas Roadhouse, I'll get a catfish dinner, but I do like Texas Roadhouse. That's one of my sit down restaurants. And that's anywhere we go. I like a Texas Roadhouse. Staying busy is really big for me. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I don't even know why I'm yelling. I'm acting like the kids is home. Staying busy is really big for me, and I'll talk about that too. I get really, really bad anxiety, so I feel like staying busy kind of knocks it out. I still haven't, truthfully, and I'll talk about that. I know you guys want to hear more about my life and my dad and the stuff that I've seen, and I'm going to go into that. I'm going to probably do those videos after. I'll drop a video about that after Christmas, before the new year. It'll drop because some things are finna come up anyways. But let me get back on topic. Yeah, I still haven't even like fully grieved with that. And then like other things that happened in 2023, I still haven't fully kind of sat down and thought about that, because I'm always on the go and I feel like I stay busy, stay working and doing things, staying busy, so that I don't have to settle and think about things like that. Like I said, anxiety goes into depression. Depression goes into, I've never had suicidal thoughts, but it can go into like suicidal. It's just steps that can go up. So I was just like, I'm to the point in life where if you mean me no good, then I don't want to fool with you. Like I just don't. It could be mom, sister, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew. I don't want to fool with you. I've always been like a loner person anyway, and a lot of people around me have took advantage of me having a good heart. So it's like I came out of that shell, and thank God it took me a long time. I'm 33. It took me to 30 something to figure that out. Where if you don't mean me no good, I don't care to know. I will leave you on red. I will leave you on red, and I will leave you on, you'll never see me again. So like, I'm over that. Like, yes. And it took me that long, but I'm here. Anybody that has ever had access to me, and you have once played me, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, 4, 8 times, whatever. I'm here to tell you now that you will never have that chance again. And I don't care who you are. Mom, friend, cousin, aunt, uncle, boyfriend, ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, teachers, co-workers, whoever you are. I appreciate you watching, but I'm here to tell you, if you have ever had access to me and you have done something that I didn't like and I have brought it to your attention, you will never have access to me again. You'll never, I'm just like, just let me go. Fell off the earth or whatever. I don't know, however you want to put it. But yes, I'm to that point. I'm at that point. I'm not even to that point. I'm at that point. So if you haven't heard from me in a while, you probably won't hear from me ever again. I just don't, nope. And that's because I just don't mess around. When I was younger, growing up in my teenage years, I've never hung with a group of females ever in my life. I mean, you can write in the comments, say, yeah, you hung with me for fight. No, baby, I had one friend, maybe 2. I take that back. Hold on, let me count. Don't let nobody out. I can honestly say I had 2 friends, and they know who they are. 2 women best friends I've had, and they are still my friends. It's just that we grew apart, away from each other, and we just don't, we don't sit around. We're not kids anymore. We're grown as hell. But if I call them, they're coming. If I need them, they're there. So I can honestly say I have had 2 best friends in my life. Never, and they both were separate. If they became friends through me, but they were both different people. I had a quiet friend that was just like a girlish friend, and I had a hood friend. If I want to go with the hood friend to get some entertainment, I would go with her, and she knows who she is. It's funny because she knows who she is. And then if I wanted to hang out with a girly girlfriend, a pretty girl, she was light skinned, I would go over there and I would be there. So I had the best of both worlds. I didn't need, Janiqua, Shakita, Tia, Nia. I didn't need all them friends. I had my two, and they were separate. If I wanted to go on that side of the water, I'd go on this side of the water. I had two friends. If I wanted to call one to get advice, call the other one, that was it. I never needed a group. It's too much dealing with too many women. It always have been. So I just don't mess around. That's it. I've always been loyal. Okay, I don't know why I even have 3 baby dads, but I've been with them guys for years. It wasn't like no one night stand had a baby. I was with them for years. I mean, if you guys, I can still count on my hands how many men I've had in my life, and that's a good thing to me. So, with that being said, yeah, there's too much going on with women, so I just don't mess around. But I have had 2 best friends. So again, staying busy is me. I do now have 3 beautiful best friends, and they're going to be there for life. So I'm okay with that. They're just young, so there's not too much I can say. But once they get older, I have a lot of tea for them. A lot of advice for my girls, and I want them to be the better version of me, and not allow not one person to take advantage of them. And I know they're going to have to slip and become their own person and go through the things to learn on their own. But I'm going to try to make it easier where they already know. So if you let it go, then you just have to go through it. But you're not going to have to go through it as hard as I went through it, hopefully. Been through a lot. I've been through so much. Like I said, I'll have a lot of story times for you guys. Even going through it with my kids, there's a lot of story times for you guys. We're pretty much this year, He's been coming through. He's been blessing us. It's a blessing. We have so many blessings coming, and I'm going to share every moment with you guys so you guys can see us. And in the mix of them blessings, I want to tell you guys about the storm before the blessings. I can honestly stop here and say that this Christmas is one of the a really good Christmas. It's going to be a really good Christmas. And I can honestly say last year we didn't have Christmas like that. We didn't have, we had a tree, but it was like crazy. Like I let the tree was awful. We didn't have many decorations. I didn't get into the spirit like that. There was not many gifts under the tree. My son didn't enjoy Christmas. He didn't get much. I wasn't able to afford it. Thank God that we got the girl's dad and his girl. They were able to do more. And then my daughter has her dad. So it was like a lot of gifts coming from them. But this year I was able to really put the work in and do what I needed to be done for my kids. I had to sacrifice a lot last year. And it was to the point where I didn't even want to wake up last year on Christmas. It was like, I don't want to wake up. Like, kill me. Like, I want to die. Like, that's how bad it was. So, like, again, I didn't want to do suicidal thoughts, but it was just like, I was in a bed. Like, please let the time drag Christmas morning, because I want to hear those little footsteps, and they're going to get to the tree thinking, I'm hiding gifts, and it truly is what it is under there. So, but this year, we're going to have an awesome Christmas. We've really been doing great. I've been doing great. I could say that I've been pushing, making sure that they can have a good Christmas, but it also humbled me and let me know to get the things that's necessity and get them some things they're going to have forever and not just play with for 5 minutes just to say you put something under the tree. So I did learn from the humbling moment from last year, and this year was a blessing. We got a big blessing. So yeah, and I work my butt off for them. So yes, we're gonna have a great Christmas. Thank God. Thank you, God. And we're praying every day, because every day is a new day, and you just never know. So I'm sorry, I've already been on here for 30 minutes, so let me get going. I got a lot of story times, like I told y'all, so be patient with me. But why I started YouTube. I am a private person, quiet. I've never been loud, like out there loud. I did have a few enemies when I was younger, but I still wasn't loud then. Everybody was like, Nita? Yeah, because I'm not loud. I'm quiet. I was very private. And I want to say that being private was okay. But why? That's something I got to ask myself, you guys, not y'all, but why? When I can give people advice. I can give women advice. I can get women. I wish I had that as a kid, like giving the advice. I'm a coach, so it's like, why not coach women? Why not coach the world? Why not coach single women? Why not coach a woman in a relationship? Why not coach? So I was like, okay. Not only that, but we went on a family vacation and everybody was asking us, do we have YouTube? Like in the different states. Because we drove to Vegas, so we had to hit so many states to get there. And we stayed a night in different states. But no, we didn't have it. And I was just like, I feel like that was God, like, get started. Get started on YouTube. Talk about your life. So we came home and we came up with N&J Family, and we got that, like, the N was for me, Nita, and then J was for Jermaine, and then our kids. So it was like N&J Family. And it might change, you never know what happens. Like, it could be Nita and her kids. So I'm just like, as of right now, it's N&J Family, and we're doing pretty good. So I'm like, I got this book, and I'm like, let me start typing up stuff. We did our first video. We had a small premiere movie with the kids. And I did get my kids approval, because some kids don't, and my daughter, y'all do see her in some of her videos, like, don't put me on there. She struggled with that a little bit, Tremia, and then Tank struggled with it a little bit, but it won't for long, they won't. I did get their approval, like, is it okay that I start we have family meetings once a month. It's so cute. And I'll vlog one of those one day too, when I'll do our next one. I sit them down, and Babe will sit them down, and we'll just say basically what we're doing for the month, what's going on, what the plans are. Mommy has to work so and so many days, so I need you guys to be this. Daddy has to work, or we're not going to be able to do this month because we have this to do. But I feel like the kids need to be involved in everything that we do, because you don't want to be walking around with an attitude and I know what's going on, and then they think it's them. So now they're feeling down and they don't want to talk, or they think you don't like them. So it's like, if the kids are involved in life and they're going to have to go through it anyway, why not have a meeting or get your kids involved? I don't care. Yes, a kid needs to stay in a kid's place, but I raise my kids where when they get older, they already know what to do. You have to raise these kids. So if I'm driving, Tremaine, guess how much my light bill is? $200 some, but girl, I'm gonna put 60 on it there, and I might put 100 on it there. But before that money in, it's gonna be paid off. She gonna know that when she gets older, that's what I do, and that's what she's gonna do if she don't have the money. Not like, Mom, what should I do? Like, come on, you guys, like, raise your kids the way you want to. Now, I ain't saying that, but I raise mine the way I want, and that's how I raise mine. So we have family meetings, and I'm gonna vlog one. But in a mix of that, they know what's going on for the month. So I set them down. I told them we wanted to be content creators. Are they okay with that? You guys watch them anyway. Like, look at this one on the TV. This was from this morning. You watch them anyway. Won't you become one? Won't you get on the camera? Won't you do this and that? You know, become your own person. And it's not like, oh, y'all only started YouTube. No, we're not on here to make money. We don't make any money on YouTube. We are on here to show everybody our life and how we're going to go up in life, how we're going to evaluate, get up there in life. I don't know the word. Elevate. There you go. Elevate in life. And yeah, where we come from. So I want you guys to follow us. This is where we are now, but stay tuned. Okay. I have goals. I have another dream that I want to accomplish, and I'll get there one day. I will get there one day. I appreciate that God gave me the opportunity to come up with a second dream. My first dream I accomplished. My second dream I'm going to accomplish. Yes, I am. A lot of you guys already know I am. And I want to show you guys. I still want to be there for you guys. Even anybody that I ever fell out with, I still want to be there for you. I'm just going to do it from a distance on the screen. So yeah, I'll still give you guys advice. Follow your dreams. Get to it. Everybody has the same ability, the blood, the brain. You got to put your mind to it. No, we're all not rappers. No, we are not singers. No, we're all not models. No, but you still have the ability to do what you want to do. God gave you that strength. God gave you that mind. God already has your life planned out. Just don't stay stuck and get going so you can be comfortable in life. So yeah, that's why I started YouTube. We started YouTube. We do have some changes that's coming on our channel. We're working on our intro, our outro. We have family pictures. We have a lot of stuff that's coming up, but we have to start somewhere. I have a whole camera downstairs and I'm literally on my phone. So it's like, I still don't know how to use the camera. I just figured out how to upload, but I'm going to mess with that. Actually, I might do that today if I have time to mess with it a little bit and see if I could kind of edit on my computer. But I don't know. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing right now, but I do want to learn more about YouTube. So yeah, with that being said, this has already been a 35-minute video. I appreciate everyone that's watched this entire video. If you guys want more topics, do not hesitate or do not be scared to comment below and say, hey, talk about this. Hey, I want to talk about everything, but I just need you guys' help as well. Okay, I need a coach to tell me what to talk about. So with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. If you haven't, please follow us on TikTok. I know we suck on that right now, but we're trying to get used to that too. It's hard trying to manage different networks and different streams and all, whatever you guys call them. So we're on TikTok on NJ Family 07, I want to say. Or NJ Family something 07. And then we're on Facebook on NNJ Family. We also have another Facebook page is Nitta Williams. That's also a family page. And then I do not have a personal page. And then Jermaine does have personal pages, but you guys can find him wherever. The kids don't have pages. They're just a family page right now. So please like and follow and comment on all of our videos. We love you guys. Stay tuned. I know I'm going to drop this video here soon. But I know you guys are waiting for more videos, and we're going to give them to you guys just like that. So we love you guys. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until the next video. Bye.